Hey everybody, I'm Mama Bird and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have another food bank haul for you. This is our local food bank here in Missoula, Montana. You are allowed to go once a week. I have a family of 5, so we get a yellow card, and that kind of just gives you your limits that you're allowed on the pantry goods. So like pasta, you're allowed to get 2 or 3 things, rice, a couple of things, vegetables, that kind of thing as well is what this card will let you. And then as on top of that, they have different aisles in the food bank with limits posted there as well for what you can get. So this is going to be what I was able to get for my family. Now you may wonder why someone chooses to use a food bank, and I personally go because it helps stretch my dollar. It helps me be able to get what I can at the food bank, and then I can go to the store and fill in what I need. So going to the food bank helps use food that normally would have gotten thrown out. This is food that gets donated from grocery stores that would have gone bad. Now some of it the food bank does buy as well, but a lot of it just gets donated. So I go once a week. It helps me be able to stock my pantry, be able to have necessities, while also being able to provide for my family in other ways, being able to save money to get toothpaste and deodorant and all those other things that add up. So if you are struggling and you're considering going to your food bank, I really hope that you would give it a try. Not all food banks are created equal though, so don't be afraid to look around if you find one that's not fitting in your schedule or they don't have the best quality food to hand out. I do have resources listed below in my description box if you need a place to start. Alright guys, let's get in here and let's see what I got at my food bank this week. Before we get too far in the video, please make sure to give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Every like, comment, share, it really helps support me and my family. Thank you so much. And I would love to have you come and join my YouTube family. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, let's get in here and let's see what I got. Alright, let's get started with the bread. Always have lots of bread. Again, this week it was unlimited. Take whatever you can get. So I got 2 things of cinnamon raisin English muffins. They usually have lots of English muffins there, but not really the cinnamon raisin. So I grabbed these, and these actually last way past the expiration date, guys. Like this Best By date here, they usually have it on the tag. I know with English muffins though, they last a long time. Whenever I get them, they can last up to a month without getting mold on them. So English muffins are a good investment, and they're good to grab. So I got the 2 Raisin Bran one, and then I also grabbed an original. And then they had some everything loaves. These look really good to make some kind of sandwich on there. You could do like sloppy joes in here or just have a really good turkey sandwich. So I grabbed that. I had this Birdman bread. I've never seen this kind before. Multi-grain. And I don't know, look pretty good. So I thought we'd give this a try. It's got lots of poppy seeds on it, poppy seed bread. And then in Sara Lee Artisan. Always have lots of Sara Lee there at the food bank. I got a sandwich one. This will last 2 days. By the time I give each kid a sandwich for lunch for school, then this whole thing's gone. So it may seem like a lot of bread, but we go through a lot of bread. And then sourdough. These are one of the ones where I will turn this whole loaf into French toast and then have that in the freezer so we can have it for breakfast whenever we have busy days. So I grabbed one of those. And then they had pizza, thin crust pizza. So this looks fun. I've never used this kind of crust before, but I've seen it before. So it'll be fun to make a little mini pizza. Well, not mini, but one pizza. And then they also had Parmesan Romano cheese, so I grabbed that. They had some holiday sprinkles. This is peppermints, and then they had some green sugar sprinkles. So that was fun. Grabbed one each of those. They had lots of Annie's mac and cheese. This is a great brand, and the kids, you know, can't go wrong with mac and cheese. So I grabbed 4 of these. And then they had a thing of red velvet muffins. These look pretty good. Muffin of the month, probably because it's Valentine's Day. I hope everybody has a great Valentine's Day for those out there. And then they had a strawberry cake mix and then a little thing of strawberry preserves. Now this was on the volunteer shelf. This could not be given out because it doesn't have a date on it. It's one of these, oh boy. It's fine. It's fine. I just made a dent in the lid. It's fine. But this has one of those little things that probably comes in like a sampler kit, and they don't have Best By dates on it. But this is like 2 peanut butter and jellies. Or we could do like a strawberry cake with a strawberry inner layer. I don't know, that'd be fun. So I grabbed that. Thought that would be cool. And then drinks, they had 1 for each family member. They had just Diet Coke and then Kool-Aid. So I got 1 Diet Coke, and then they had 3 of these left, so I grabbed 1 for each kid. They'll appreciate that in their lunch. And then for the staples, I just grabbed 2 things of chili here. And then for the produce, you're allowed to get 1 full bag. This completely filled up for families over 4 people. So I got half of it full of apples because they had a huge tub of apples and the kids really like these for their lunches. So this will last a week for lunches for apples. And then they had some tomatoes here. Everybody got a thing of tomatoes if they wanted it because they had a lot of them. And Betty Jan loves tomatoes, so I grabbed some of that. And then they had cucumbers, so I figured we'd make some kind of salad. Lots of cucumbers, and the kids like cucumbers as well, so I can cut these up and put them in their lunches. So, and then they also had carrots. So I grabbed 4 carrots, cucumbers, tomatoes, and then every family was allowed a huge thing of mandarin oranges, like a bag of mandarin oranges, because I guess they had a lot of these as well. Oh, that's very good on the produce. I was very happy with that. This is going to help a lot. Produce is so expensive. So if I'm able to get high quality, good produce that normally would have gotten thrown out and instead use it to feed my family to cut back on my expenses in the grocery store, I call that a win-win. So that's the produce that I got. And then dairy, each family was allowed 2 half-gallons of milk this week. So I grabbed grabbed 2 of those, which is great. Milk is another thing that helps out a lot, getting that at the food bank. And then for the frozen section, they usually have like a pork and then a beef and a chicken cooler. They didn't have anything in the pork or the chicken, but they did have some mixed veggies frozen. So I grabbed that. Just kind of looks like steamed vegetables that are on here. I see carrots, broccoli, and cauliflower. So that might be nice to just mix into like a soup or a meal or something. So I grabbed that. And then they had more steaks. I was hoping to get like a big pack of hamburger or something, but all they had were steaks left over. They had like Wagyu beef, or they had strip sirloin. Last week I got a big ribeye, which was fantastic. So this week I was able to get beef loin tri-tip steak. So these look really nice. These are ones that husband would like more. He doesn't like the fat as much, like the marbling. He likes more leaner cuts of meat. So I think this would be great. This is something too. This is 1.5 pounds. And they're boneless, so this would be great to cook up. Oh, hold on, I got an alarm. So we got this delicious boneless strip steak, so this would be good to cook up, and then we could use these for like fajitas or tacos or something like that, so the whole family can benefit from this nice steak that we normally would not be able to afford. $16.16 for this. Like, it's not that I couldn't afford this, it's just that I choose not to because it's too much money. It's when I can get a cheaper cut of meat and stretch it out further. So this is nice to be able to get this when I normally would not be able to. And that's all I got on my food bank this week. It's small but mighty. It's really going to help a lot this week with the milk and the veggies and the steak. Everything is going to be so beneficial, and I'm so super thankful for the food bank, and I really wish that if you guys are able to get out there, please go out there and see how it can help you as well. If you're new here, I always like to cook or preserve in some way at the end of my video, so I'm going to put this away and then we'll find something fun to make. I almost forgot, we also got a sweet treat, which is a caramel cake. It's actually a Snickers cake. I asked if they had, sometimes they have cakes in the back that they save, and I asked if they had one, and they went and brought me this caramel cake because it's husband's birthday this week. Happy birthday, husband. I'm gonna throw a picture of him up here. How old do you think he's turning? Get your guesses below. I'll tell you at the end of the video how old he's turning. But yeah, so this is gonna be super nice, so thoughtful, and something that husband and all of us are really gonna enjoy. So happy birthday to husband. Hey everybody, so I decided that we're going to make some strawberry brownies out of this cake mix, and we're gonna use the strawberry as a glaze for the top. We'll kind of make like a strawberry frosting for it. And then we're going to go ahead and cook this pizza, make some homemade pizza sauce for it. I do want like a white sauce, white garlicky sauce. And then I have a little bit of this pesto that I need to get used up. So I figured maybe I can mix it with the white sauce I'm making, make like a pesto garlicky sauce. And then I have some artichoke spread I need to use up. I have a little bit of par cooked bacon. I cooked a bunch of it the other day on my live, but I pulled some of it out, and this is it partially cooked. So we're gonna finish cooking this to put it on there, and we'll use that bacon fat as the start of our white sauce, our roux for that. And then I have some Parmesan cheese here we'll put on the pizza, and we'll have a salad. I have a little bit of green left over also from last week. It did get a little frozen, so I'm hoping that it'll be okay. And then we'll use cucumbers. I also had 2 tomatoes in those apples, so tomatoes. Betty Jan's already eaten half of these already, so that went over well. And then I have some Caesar dressing. So we'll kind of do like strawberry brownies for dessert, and then we'll have pizza and salad for dinner. I think that sounds really good. So let's get in here and let's make our brownies first to get them baking. All right, we're gonna go ahead and spray an 8x8 here. To make the cake mix into a brownie, we are going to just add less liquid to it. I'm going to add 2 eggs, a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and then I'm going to add some vanilla. This is lemon vanilla. I accidentally combined lemon extract and vanilla extract, so it's like a limoncello. I think it's going to go really good with the strawberry. So you're going to mix all that up till it's nice and incorporated, and then you're going to put your box mix. This will work for any kind of cake mix, not just strawberry, and you're just going to mix it up till all the powder's gone. This is going to be a very thick batter. So go ahead and spread it around your pan. You can also do foil or parchment paper in here if you don't want to just spray it. That's up to you. And then as soon as it's all flat, you're going to bake this 22 minutes in a 350-degree oven. All right, let's get this bacon cooking. Get it a little more crisped up, and then we'll turn this into like a bacon white sauce just by adding flour and some milk. Alright, our bacon is crisping up. We're getting lots of grease down there. So let's add about a 1/4 cup or so of flour. Just gonna let this cook for a bit. Get that flour taste out, and this is what's gonna thicken up our sauce. We're gonna add a little bit of milk here. We want this nice, thick, kind of like a gravy. Alright, let's add this pesto. This is parsley pesto, parsley and walnuts. I can have this linked below as well. When I made this on a live, you guys really helped me through that. Alright, let's turn this off. It is cooked. It is thick. Now the green sauce. Let's give it a try. That pesto is nice and garlicky, so that added a garlic flavor. Let's add some salt. It just tastes like bacon and garlic. Pretty good. It's better. Alright, there's our pizza sauce. Alright, let's put our artichoke spread on here. This is pretty much just chopped up artichokes, which is nice. You don't have to do the chopping. It's a very green pizza today. Alright, I have a little bit of mozzarella cheese, so we'll put that on top here. Parmesan cheese. That's pretty good. Alright, let's throw it in. I just put that in the 350-degree oven with the brownies, so we'll see how that pizza goes. So let's get this cleaned up again, and then we'll start on a salad. Parmesan cheese in there. There is our salad. I'm still working on some Italian dressing. I got a gallon of it. one time at the food bank, and I used a lot for freezer meals, but the rest I just put in a smaller container. And now we're gonna have Italian dressing with our salad. And then our brownies are ready to come out. Here's our brownies. So we're gonna let this cool down and then we'll make our top. All right, for this glaze, we're gonna use a little around a cup of powdered sugar. We're gonna add our strawberry preserves here. Okay. And then about a tablespoon of milk here. Let's mix this up. Looks pretty good. And I got like half of it left. Here's our brownies. They're still a little warm. Put our glaze on there. Alright, let's let this cool completely and then we'll give it a try. Alright, here is our pizza. Looks pretty good. We'll let it cool a bit and then we will cut it up. All right, let's give this pizza a try. It's definitely an interesting combination. Hot. Oh, so hot. Mmm. Wow, that's really good. I definitely taste the pesto coming through the most. You definitely get the bacon. You get that creamy sauce that I made, like a gravy, bacon pesto gravy. That looks pretty good. I like it. I'm glad I have the bacon in there. That really makes a difference. And then we have our salad and then our strawberry brownies. Guys, I think this turned out absolutely amazing. I'm super happy with my dinner. Thanks to the food bank for helping me be able to feed my family some high quality food that I normally would not be able to get. So thanks again to our local food bank. Again, if you need food, please consider going to your food bank. That is what it is there for. We're going to dish this up and give it a try. I hope everybody had a fantastic Valentine's Day, and I'll catch you next time on Mama Beards. And to answer the question of how old husband is turning today, he is going to be 34. We have had such a long journey so far. We're going to be married 10 years this October, and so much has happened. And he is one of those rare guys that he's just a family man. He's my rock. He takes care of me. He supports me. He lets me go to bed early and handles the kids. He's just one of a kind, and I am so honored and thankful that he is in my life and that he's the father of my children, and I hope to live a long, happy life with him. So happy birthday, husband. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.